Yeah, me do for me da was say wachimre. Na and Thursday so when me share lipsticks and wax to me so. Na say de bia me kan de fe na me de bebro ma de bia washe. YouTube and Facebook Live and a DPR. Me yema every Thursday 5 p.m. bia me so bejembre na one me abebon komo. Na twagua wan se hwanse na nini. Na was also simple ye ne dwuma first simple it was 0571983333 wedding funeral bibia opposite twama bia first simple Facebook na hwehwe no Facebook nso simple no use na ye ne wo enye edwuma RSense de bi obi ene pono e de ma me betna ha na me ne wo etwetwe enkomo hwehwe no wo Instagram rs_sense_perfect na ye ken a wo se menim etwe ya blinking na ears touch ane ono ena ende obetwi menim na me de dwumedi ebro friend was 0241483347 na your WhatsApp number no so 0561599123 your handles lipsticks and wigs our YouTube Facebook and Instagram ye twa ye ho sema say na de ye beka no edoso ti twa ye ho ye ba ye be ye guest no e de ache na ya to so ye ba sisia mira se wajemre na watwen me na makwaba nene ye koso still ye nche kra ye guest wo fia ha ama akel ye beka ensemfu abun say ye hospitals no ye wo ekuo ewom amunyina ye under health practitioners no na yesa ko ye beka omo ho asemi omo yes clinical psychologists. What I say is clinical psychology no mu ye hu adwuma and na de ye guest or your clinical psychologist I find ama na ye ne no ebetwetwe nkomo minim sa dodo na amunim no Facebook dia onye na utwa nneoma gusa abata ne no ye be kan nsam ankasa nye Facebook ade na ye be kan nsam ankasa ne chi e de Facebook de na to so ye nko ne sutim na ye nkasa sweetheart we do ye minim ba okay just a butterfly awo ho just say your friend is saying I'm also so awo ho odo ye wu na ti saying emi adom na ma fe odi ma twon abre and then nyame adumi a wa be ni nyaawo just obi a nim say we ye ma me wu ena we ye hu adwuma e wo Facebook but we dwuma nkasa a wo ko school ko suan clinical psychology ne boa
okay
ye den.
Okay, me that sense so. You can say clinical psychologist as a professional. It's a mental health professional who is trained. So make a rough.
Oh,
of course, mental health professional who is highly specialized and psychological, mental, behavioral and emotional illness and even OCD, which is our obsessive compulsive disorders.
Hey, one on the bro for dear and a debia what say yo into with a bit say ya na ya for ni show na almost say ya as a mood daily almost depression kakra.
Yeah, oh BBAB bits and pieces of everything daily life a day.
Hospital and I say
mostly they are centers utukwaya your centers like outside Ghana.
Okay.
If I say UK, US, we have centers that you can walk in and then you book like Oko Hospital now you book, you see a psychologist. In Ghana I think I've seen a few hospitals that they have them there. But I'm sure they are very ideal.
But
yeah, maybe you don't ask, and I think say this perception in Sinase ura hope nice system to about them you know, stuff like that. Until most of them I think are very ideal in the hospitals. Until they don't really get patients walking in yeah.
I didn't know school na enyoma bebre wo ho I mean and the way no mu obi wo ha owo pane obi wo ha oje awo obi wo ho yesi now they all say no na person den account as person why did you choose that?
Because me obi I like to assess people a lot, and then I'm very observant. I want to see why they behave the way they do, and I say, I don't know what say, and then if very quiet, I didn't notice it. I didn't know maybe I very violent near the. I don't know why you're reserved, and I'm very sociable. I like to assess people and understand them.
It's not to say what's the one I was sharing pasua.
Yeah.
To me, who said baby,
yeah, you diagnose, yeah.
Oh, okay. So I will show monitor me to share me. I will say, sister, and then your money because we muna and I say,
yes, but unless you give the person a chance. So too, baby, we can only perceive and observe from the outside, but unless you give the person a chance, you realize that you need help.
Okay.
Oh, me here more, and you know, I've availed myself.
Okay.
And from the questions and the observation, and then we ran some tests and diagnose you. Then maybe if you need some therapeutic, then you pass through that.
Okay.
But we can't be very accurate on that.
I was a bar hospital because clinical psychology.
Okay. First of all, during a loss, if we lose or family member be very close, they affect you. Secondly, when you have mental disorders like schizophrenia and schizophrenia.
I don't know. Hey, I'm man.
So many things goes on. I need to say obsessive compulsive behavior. I say I did a drug addict, and I say. Bibi won why hitting a man when you're no there are so many things. Obi wants to so we are say onim de also ye only aim. Oh yeah, only aim. On then the say dia action on nam ho na dia yes, such people in na obi or bring it up ne ba opeso hye opeso makra ne free will la or de be who the opposite way we are seeing. You know, these are things we don't really do. Obi ha won a footballer, but he's this guy the no now be and no we call field so better to papa so because that's not what they are supposed to do.
I know sir answer the tell me so onye bibi
yes. And you know, clinical psychologist is from head to toe. The human life. Obi ho hospital BP back every blessed day ko. Making na ebia Nikunu express no e dem and na express no nti obeko sa
because sometimes go na anya de tumi kra no so tumi
express no there's so many things there are so many things that nipa anxious or depressed, so many things. This make us a daily life. Psychology is daily life. Ama
ye be gina ye kogin kratso kakra na ye ba ye beto aso. Programming Love 69 Race me din Nadine me so from me na to butterfly mejo so me ba sisia. For me that say watching na yakwaba na mekayo say your WhatsApp number is 0561 599 123. ES touch na nde otwi me nim friend was 0241 4348 3347. I center de bia ojeme awawe 2 na me de program no ebrew ewo ho simple na de bia otwagu ema wonso wunya bihwe ene yene ama akel ewo fia oye clinical psychologist na ye ka clinical psychology wasem se wadwen mu enka wadwen mu kan kakra ana bibi ene ma yesa hwan na wose ye hunu hwan na ye ne nkonko kasa adien ene ye wose ye ema sa nyoma no su nyina so mrase ana entwa krakra ewo ya brabom ama ewa ha ye to so ama ye kone ye wo kan about say bia ye betela o say ade a wo pese obeye eno no be ma wo nioma bi asese ne won keka ho na say ye me ti wasi ya meaning say mwadwuma no emotional
Yeah. Emotional, behavioral, and mental. Yes. Psychologists are great listeners. Say be obeka ansem tete obenya hotan obitie ni na. Yeah.
Because asem bia na
ni bia obitie.
Eya nyoma ni biba wanimu a. Na wankasa membra wanim say wo practice.
I don't practice.
I didn't know practice.
Because in America no the regular Ghanaian do not believe so walk into a center to see a clinical psychologist.
Na say wo person in uko school Ghana.
Because school Ghana. You have to do an undergraduate degree. Also a degree, so a year or two masters, maybe some few courses are would be a certificate here.
Okay. Into school ni Ghana.
Yes, BBA.
Now one person be ye juma now they are Ghana.
You know, as I said, some of the hospitals, they can sit there the whole day. Nobody will come. Nobody feels say or me walking in. I'm not sure. I say my dream will come how. Everybody feels say are you okay until you are assessed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now say next officer say a waste of time so go to hospital say you is
a very very good so you have to see a psychologist. In fact,
what psychologist? Yeah. Over say a waste of time. Ghana has a
say Eriasin is becoming it's progressing. Eriasin expand a global.
Okay.
Internet. The thing is, a bedroom baby no, people will learn to embrace it. But until we start talking about them and creating awareness, it's going to be the same.
Okay. So we feel say yen awareness be be fun to for some particular
yes.
you know.
Because the heavy load by doctors, so most of the things that people go to the hospital for, that's not the reasons. And the courts and all these illegal things that happen, because okay. Yes. You know, ego. If you trample on the ego or say or no to retaliate, not sure say yeah. Yes.
Abuse
yes.
Around in meaning say yeah here clinical psychologist.
Yes, there are lots of things, drug addicts, so many crimes that goes on.
Because who shall be say be a stepdaddy. Me mako worry, me ne obi awo ba ko na mako worry. Na kunu na mako na me ba na eda.
Yes, there are so many things that goes on. Who akala no hu ni in a way be a say on to me na akwa ye obsessive compulsive disorder. I was say oh ye bibi. There are so many people, like we have people who practice fetishism.
Okay.
Where typically of a man need here say or sexual gratification smelling of a woman's brassiere, a woman's panty. Some of them do not have sex. Only the no betono. Yes, say be wash ne daho. Wash na be ubi sinego. So many panties that get missing sometimes. Yes. Say be obi o ha egu ho na wahye ne nko ade also tam kofie
no ko hwehwe
and then yes sexual gratification a friend of fetishism.
Okay.
Yes, obi also so in a long queue no abegina wachi person den ho taro, you know, stuff like that happen mostly when you go to the stadium we call movie house or there you cinema there, but it is a tight queue. There are some of these men that are there for that purpose. Maybe a crowd wanna no so better. Yes, I know. Are you okay? Those people, they don't normally have sex. Debbie. Only sexual gratification, no, be okay. So there are so many things that goes on. Some of these men that marry women, and then at the end of the day, they want to use instead of using the vagina, they want to use the woman's anal area. It's in the mind.
Okay.
Yes.
But I will say, and that they say, be a guys, we need a man no me drew, me fan style behavior, you know, a bit feel say or on fun in him chin. I mean,
normal.
On my young can say any non prostitute, I am with your cantino. I was sent me to me a this style behavior. And no, so
it's not normal. And normal say. this is a passage area for the penis, and you decide, say a thought process, a process in the mind, and son obeys BT.
Okay.
Yes, you can't just get up and do all of a sudden it's well processed in the mind and son be we're doing watch it
was na me boss be catch me say omo committee suicide no omo dream ho but man
for yes of plan A plan B plan C and son obey if this doesn't work okay me ye any achievement so this is what I will do ya achievement so say na me it's all planned na the first process
so what we are so me plan e kuku me ho na wa plan
yes
obi 20 year plan
it's and I see people say so obeku no wan go make when who be obeku no ho beka that that's no be people write it and then they execute it.
Yes.
Others don't talk about it.
Okay.
Because that's most of the time those who say it, they need help. They need people to talk them out of it. Yes. Obi wants to so on they need to better on that community suicide here.
In your field, what are some of the cases like common cases about when you is away a normal thing?
A common case I witnessed, I partnered with somebody to solve was a baby, a 4-month baby, a house help, Bema. The lady was working in a government institution.
Okay.
And see, nani fi eben ejumemo. And so you know this 3 months thing you have to go back to work and stuff like that. So you're not doing so be ejuma, but we pon be one. And then here comes this house help who is ready to help on your matnache. He picked the guy up from the village on your matnache for so long. And then Oja drink Mr. drink ni duane akwala ni duane milk ni bibia feeding bottle to be to be heated before or warmed before given to the baby. And so I realized say along the line rushes on the banana the cause of it until she decided so maybe if camera being maybe something, maybe a dog is playing with something until you realize say a comedy the guy the house up no will give me penis a baby in yes until the baby will suck on the penis and then the semen comes out and because it's warm is affecting the baby and then he had herpes and then long term when this guy was dragged to the court somebody had pre-informed him to make sure say obey and want to say onye papa so the court took him back to see a psychiatric said they obiebe check it I should say oh ye normal now say and so long term realize and I dream the that oh yes you know so many things happen I just say what dream one I want to
say me share me read book be na me bisa ho asem na wo why clinical psychologist e bi abetumi aboa me te say maame penny kakaba 23 that time no 23 no ne maame bi kotena aye na one ne kotena aye no oba be 10 to 11 e ko be ma na maame didn't find comfort in mbemma mu penifo mu ntino one akola no I think she grew affection for Akolano because my mama papa ni nya no mu ntina fi most of the time. Inti Akolano pe ma me na sema to extend say or nene da ho then or status on Akolani da asa 11 12 no Akolano nya semen e won ne ben me mama me ni nyinsен ye 23 24 years woman no nyinsен so he has to run away from the house. Akolani nyini 28 29 30 na fi nya kono womba ne side and penny for but boy na down for no bema na onyini ye no na down for catch and say you are sick you need to go to a hospital so are you okay
of course so because are you okay because na dream no who is be normal
so who is you normal but osha or yari ana
or yari of course it's a disorder that may become a mental illness. Because there are so many things that happen. I mean, most of the people who grow up with house helps, no, if you check well, a house helps no and a year it this virgin or whatever the Nkolano, yeah, the voice no. If you check here, did I say sometime a month ago, Lady B troll me and told me say in a house neba ketwa 14 years and in a house help 15 years.
Yes, possible because
page
I never
and she doesn't know what to
do. Like semen.
Yeah, because of course or any. It's not way back. Now they are developing in a lot of ways. You see 14-year-old who should not say fully grown guy. Maybe at any age next one.
And then I say so. Say gigolo so now town
oh there are lots of things that
because
goes on. Some people are just because there was another time a lady wrote a letter to me, a message to me on Facebook say oh yes supermarket attendant na on pontem ntine bako echo ne neighbor chain a woman grown up woman around 49 years okon chain ne babo eketwa no ne ba nya 6 years okon chain na opon abefa na ali and so osi oda ho one night we dware we am so osi no abrent to of madam her circle na ba ne so in a very sexual funny way. And I was say, hey, now when it shows her, no one shares apparently the woman has another friend that see akwalane bawa no akofa woman then the akwalano no or the two of them.
Oh
yes, no to say school bar, that's all. To say people are really have a problem.
Problem.
But let's say normal. Yeah.
Dear now be catch that for na yemfa sorry e dear mrebe ni hia ho. Wa wote we wo so tumi kohwehwe wonu ana say e dear ya na be kan kofo mom ye nneoma say ya be ma wo say e be hu. Okay. Mo djuma e free.
So the mechanic say there are so many things that goes on the regular Ghanaian feel say enye bibia a loss of a family member obi ohani kuna was me worry biem nta anani kuna jano me aware there from me. There are so many things that happen that you need to see a psychologist. Psychology is part of us a daily life. Anything I feel say adi enkoye and say regularly no I was say with me go to a psychologist, go to a hospital, and then ask that you speak to one and maybe they have some diagnosis for whatever you're going on presently and future disorders that may okay.
Or say future disorder, yes, I should form a some way who hear me and Casana or Casano, or see any awareness be or na ye best start ye to yes, sir. Dear Koso ya brabo, Nanyana ye she you. Aye, ya dream, ya kumemu. Bema to me how Barbie. Now what Danny be or Barbie to me how Bema or some me a female gay. Obe manus be to ye to me for problems be bremois, higher pa, your relationship, your personal life, family, in your be bro why ye from your son. Mama ye making use of the clinical psychologist. Mama yanko hospitals, yanko your health, emotional trauma be or dreamer you at once. To me pamocho here, say I was a show programming lipsticks and wigs. But I send us a coming. Now so more fun cheme bani say na me ankasa come ankasa makuma because I am massam and you yasin na yasam. Nyagana pen and yoma say ekoso bebia basa brofono omo sua ko enimu nti no omo hwe nti yenom so no ye fan to ye ho say de bia mi be 2-3 months bia sheda akọ say doctor mpese me bana wo hwe say bia ye okay e o mi hwedie makoma mi be bia mu ne ye hu say ye ho etene ne ye nyini ache program say na me kan lipsticks and wigs Thursday bia 5 sheye na yemfa nkomodie nsuade na yema bibia enkoso nipa ya de bia otwaguma me ya simple first simple 0571983333 RSense but I see bebrede bi ono na ojimbre ebie ne pono e de mame betwa program yi wa ha hwehwe no RS_sense_perfect e Instagram na obema fragrance wo car mu space baby bia nsuo totɔ mesrɛ mo ɔdɔ nkakra bɛbɛbɛ ye fie ye small spaces bi ni ade mama yɛmbra hɔ obama ye candles any fragrance apa if you abrochi mem ema yama ɛhɔ ato yi ama ye ear starch na ndɛ ochi menim frɛ ear ɛwɔ 0241 483347 ayefro where the your friend say eyi ndɛ ye twi enim kwa eyi kopɛ boy Ghana na wo no bebia ye ewo ho ye WhatsApp number no 0561599123 programming lipsticks and wigs handle ni nyina lipsticks and wigs for comments feguo udu YouTuber Michelle subscribe mame na me at bell no so amade biada ye the video beto a why nipa first a ubetumi ahwe me din Nadine Mensah offer me na to butterfly mejo so me da se